But now with this announcement, we have the opportunity to do the engagement that Alexandria is known for and making sure our community's voices are heard throughout this process.
Nearly 2 centuries ago, Potomac Yard boasted 136 miles of railroad track and serviced 100 trains every day, hauling economic opportunity to Alexandria and into the district. Soon, economic opportunity heads in reverse from the district to Alexandria, building upward as Virginia welcomes the first 2 major professional league sports teams ever.
Our thanks to Drew Wilder for that report. It's the gentrification of pro sports continuing right in front of our eyes.
Yeah, we've seen it happen to the major cities, and here it's happening for them. It's tough for the fans, you know, but they understand, they get it. This is Early Today.
Jewelry bargain, pawn shop, twice the jewelry, half the price.
Want professional exterior lights? You need disc lights by Bell & Howell, the portable solar outdoor LED lights that lie flat to create a cascade of light. Disc lights convert the sun's energy into solar energy to run all night and turn on and off automatically. Disc lights are just right for your outdoor decor. And now they're yours for just $19.95 with free shipping. But there's more. Order today and you can get a second set of 4 disc lights. Just pay a separate fee. So don't delay. Order your Bell & Howell disc lights today. Call now.
Hey, Western Kentucky, we look at the last Titans game, we preview the next Titans game. That's the Mike Vrabel Show on CBS 40.
Join the coach and the seat geek next.
Sunday mornings on WNKY CBS 40. WNKY News 40 is always on. Visit WNKY.com for your latest in local news, sports, and weather.
It's another seasonably chilly morning across southern and central Kentucky. Good Thursday morning. I'm News 40 meteorologist Eric Smack tracking another frosty start to the day with temperatures into the 20s and right around 30 degrees, 32 degrees in Scottsville. Tracking slightly warmer temperatures as they climb and also some weekend rain that all included in the full forecast. News 40 Sunrise starts right now.
Coming up on News 40 Sunrise. The CDC is warning of an urgent public health threat that may lead to difficulty in treating infections. We'll see what you can do to keep you and your family safe. Then, an impeachment inquiry against President Joe Biden passed through the House of Representatives Wednesday night. We'll have the latest details on what this could bring to Capitol Hill. Plus, the Federal Reserve met this week and decided to keep interest rates steady instead of raising them. We'll look into what went behind this decision. News 40 Sunrise starts right now. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here on News 40 Sunrise. Today is Thursday, December 14th. I'm Ashley Wilson. We go straight into our top stories. Edmonson County schools will be closed for the rest of the week due to a growing number of absences, with staff included. The district has seen many cases of flu A and B, stomach viruses, and even a few COVID-19 cases. Superintendent Brian Alexander says it's in the best interest of the district to close for the remainder of the week to help both students and faculty recover.
I think it's something that school districts look to a little bit sooner than we did before COVID. You know, it's my job to take care of Edmonson County and the kids and the staff of Edmonson County. And you know, it's not something that we want to do. We regret that we have to do it, but we do it when we have to because, you know, the health and the safety of our kids and our staff is our first concern. And it's just something that we couldn't avoid here.
The district will reopen Monday, December 18th through Tuesday, the 19th, just ahead of their holiday break. Now to Logan County, where an Auburn man is facing several charges after police say he was driving under the influence of alcohol when he ran into the back of a horse-drawn carriage during a Christmas event. Auburn police say that around 6:20 p.m., an officer witnessed Ryan Joyner speeding down College Street during the Auburn Elementary Christmas event when he ran into the back of a horse carriage. Police say Joyner drove off recklessly after the collision before eventually stopping for authorities. Officers say that they could smell alcohol when they approached Joyner and saw several open containers in plain sight. After a search of the vehicle, police found a bag containing 30 hydrocodone pills. Authorities say that 9 children and 3 adults were on the carriage during the collision and were treated for minor injuries. Joyner was taken to the Logan County Detention Center, where he faces 7 charges, including operating a vehicle under the influence and possession of a controlled substance. The holidays are supposed to be the season of joy, but with constant storms and tornadoes this time of year, it can be difficult for anyone. The effects of traumatic weather experiences can be long-lasting and create unhealthy symptoms like anxiety. Storms may even impact how you live your daily life. News 40 spoke with the former manager of Project Recovery in Bowling Green to learn more about this issue.
You see a lot of people have weather anxiety and sleep disturbances that start to really interfere with their personal and professional lives. And like I said, if a lot of times they don't address those, they just kind of continue to snowball and get worse, especially if people start trying to compartmentalize them.
Accepting that you need help is the first step. There are also local and national resources that anyone can access. For more details, visit our website, WNKY.com. That was a first look at your top stories. Now let's send it over to meteorologist Darius Mack for a check of our forecast. Darius, hopefully not so crazy weather today.
Yeah, not so crazy weather today, and really for most of the week or all week, not tracking anything crazy in the 7-day forecast. We take a live look at the Justice Center, courtesy of the AAA Systems live camera, the only live camera in downtown Bowling Green. We're starting off, of course, chilly and frosty out there this morning. As far as temperatures go, into the 20s and 30s. Woodbury there into Butler County, 24 degrees right now, 28 degrees here in Bowling Green, 32 there into Scottsville, 26 in Glasgow. Radar pretty dry and quiet. We have high pressure that is in control. It's serving up more sunshine our way for us today, so it'll be pretty nice and dry for us. And also temperatures should trend slightly warmer than yesterday, as we're expecting temperatures to run well into the 50s. Winds flowing in from the east and northeast right now. Your commuter forecast on this Thursday. Temperatures into the middle and upper 50s this afternoon. Weather on the 4th is brought to you by Deborah Bros, attorneys at law.
WNKY News 40, broadcasting live from the German American Bank studio in downtown Bowling Green.
We asked the team at J.C. Kirby & Son Funeral Chapels and Crematorium to share their Christmas wishes.
I wish for peace and happiness throughout the year.
That everyone can stay safe and healthy.
I hope that the families we serve view this as a season of happiness and good memories.
That they would have comfort and peace.
They will have peace, understanding, and love for one another.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. From all of us at J.C. Kirby & Son Funeral Chapels, we wish you a Merry, Merry Christmas.
Television's #1 new comedy is back again.
That's NyQuil, baby.
I live to serve the people.
You hate the people.
Now more than ever.
A new season of Night Court, January 2nd on NBC and Peacock.
You left us with a train wreck. That's me, Father of the Year.
Do you think less of me because I was married to him for 17 years?
Yes.
Extended Family, January 2nd on NBC and Peacock.
Make a move in the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet. Like the CR-V and Accord, with available hybrid powertrains designed for more responsive performance, more fuel efficiency, and more advanced tech. When you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2022 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Get moving and find the Honda CR-V Hybrid or Accord Hybrid for you.
WNKY News 40 is helping find forever homes for shelter pets. Watch Pet of the Day on News 40 Sunrise and News 40 at noon to meet your new best friend. Pet of the Day, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust.
At first, I used Better Than Bouillon for broth, and then stir fries, sauces, even marinades. And now there's the culinary collection. Italian herb for pasta, smoky chipotle for fajitas. It's like the deliciousness never ends. Make everything better with Better Than Bouillon.
The CDC deems it an urgent global public health threat. Antimicrobial resistance can make treating infections hard, sometimes even impossible. In today's Health Minute, News 40's Noah Fairber has more on the dangers of antibiotic overuse and what you can do to keep you and your family safe.
Antibiotics. They're some of the most powerful and important drugs out there, serving as a critical line of defense, along with antifungals, in the treatment of routine infections and chronic diseases.
These drugs save lives every single day.
But anytime we use antibiotics, they can cause what's called antimicrobial resistance, meaning germs develop the ability to resist or defeat the drugs designed to kill them, says Michael Craig with the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
When the germs do become resistant, the infections that they cause will become difficult and sometimes impossible to treat.
In the U.S., more than 2.8 million antimicrobial-resistant infections happen each year, killing more than 35,000 people, according to the CDC's 2019 Antibiotic Resistance Threat Report.
This is why we should only use antibiotics when they are necessary. If we don't, these life-saving medicines may not work for future generations.
To protect against this resistance, Craig says to always take medication exactly as prescribed. Don't share medication with others, or save the medicine for later, and safely discard leftover pills.
It's important to remember that we can prevent infections from happening in the first place. By practicing good hygiene like hand washing and keeping your cuts covered and clean, you can keep yourself and your family safe from infections.
For WNKY News 40, I'm Noah Fairber.
Experts say over-the-counter hearing aids could be the answer for many suffering from hearing loss. A small preliminary study found that a self-fitting over-the-counter hearing aid could be as good of an option for some people as an expensive one fitted by an audiologist. Researchers say issues like accessibility and affordability of the devices often prevent people from using them. But the Food and Drug Administration's August 2022 decision to allow people with mild to moderate hearing loss to buy hearing aids online or over the counter could make a difference. The National Council on Aging says just 1 in 6 people between the ages of 20 and 69 who with hearing loss have ever used hearing aids. Coming up next on News 40 Sunrise, partisan politics grips the House as Congress passes an impeachment inquiry into Biden administration. We'll see what the political landscape could look like heading into 2024.
Plus, the quiet pattern continues, but I'm tracking some weekend rain. That's all just ahead in your News 40 Weather Authority full forecast.
Staybridge Suites is the first choice for extended stay lodging in South Central Kentucky. Located in the heart of town, we can accommodate your every need. Whether it's lodging for your next business conference or team members staying for months at a time, Staybridge Suites offers all the comforts of home. With daily hot breakfast, a weekly social hour, and multiple room styles that include full kitchens, let us be your home away from home. Staybridge Suites in Bowling Green.
Our Green Mountain grills are almost as smart as the person who buys it. Find it all in Aqualand. Visit our new showroom on Campbell Lane.
If you've been hurt in a wreck, we want to help.
By getting you as much money as we can, as quickly as we can.
By getting to know you and keeping you informed every step of the way.
And by dealing with the insurance companies and the paperwork and all of the other hassles that just add to your worries.
Call Crocker Law Firm.
It doesn't cost anything to see if we can help.
If you've been injured in a wreck, before you talk to an insurance company, call Crocker Law Firm.
We know you're going through a lot. Reaching out for help should be painless.
Reynolds Wrap makes this whole cooking and cleanup thing so easy. Speeds up this, so I can get to them.
Easy prep, cook, and clean with Reynolds Wrap.
The Tops are going bowling, and News 40 is bringing you the action. Follow us on social media for all-day coverage leading to the game, and watch News 40 Sports at 5, 6, and 10 for highlights from Charlotte. WKU Bowl coverage powered by Jago Homes.
Hi, Paul.
Meet Opie Taylor. He's dramatic. A dreamer.
I wish that I get a B in arithmetic.
But most of all,
I think you're the best sheriff in the whole world.
He's devoted to Dad. It's Andy and Opie on The Andy Griffith Show.
This December, Kelly's All New.
In a 221 to 212 vote, the U.S. House of Representatives passed an impeachment inquiry resolution along party lines last night, with House Republicans voting unanimously in the favor of the resolution. In a statement, President Biden fired back, calling the already 3-month-long investigation a baseless political stunt. Drew Petrimo has the latest from Washington.
The resolution is adopted.
On a party line vote, the Republican-led House approving a formal impeachment inquiry into President Biden.
We're very pleased with the vote today. I think that sent a message loud and clear to the White House. We expect you to comply with our information requests and our subpoenas.
3 months ago, House Republicans launched an investigation into Biden family business dealings after years of pushing unproven allegations the family used President Biden's influence to profit. Much of their focus on the tumultuous life and finances of the president's son, Hunter.
For 6 years, I have been the target of the unrelenting Trump attack machine, shouting, "Where's Hunter?" Well, here's my answer. I am here.
In dramatic fashion, Hunter Biden showing up on Capitol Hill Wednesday, ready to answer questions in public, but defying a Republican subpoena for a closed-door deposition.
Republicans do not want an open process where Americans can see their tactics, expose their baseless inquiry, or hear what I have to say.
Republicans say the formal impeachment inquiry gives them more power to force Hunter Biden and other officials to produce documents and answer questions on their terms.
We think it'll help us get those key individuals in to speak to us in a more timely fashion.
Democrats blasting the impeachment inquiry as an attempt to damage President Biden.
The leader of this is Donald Trump. We're doing and going through this process because Donald Trump wants to get reelected to President of the United States.
The political bickering likely a preview of what's to come heading into next year's election.
That was a look at your national news. Now let's check in with meteorologist Darius Max. Darius.
Thanks, Ashley. We're starting off this morning, of course, chilly once again. So seasonably chilly mornings, warm afternoons. And today it's going to be even warmer with abundant sunshine out there. Clouds and radar not showing much in the way of clouds to start off this morning. Maybe some mid to high level clouds out there. But otherwise, today is going to be pretty nice with more in the way of sunshine. And it is just going to be a nice, pleasant afternoon ahead. We take a live look at the Justice Center this morning, courtesy of our AAA Systems live camera located at Reservoir Hill at the Neighborhood Services Building, and the only live camera in downtown Bowling Green. We're starting off this morning with just some areas of frost out there. You can actually kind of see that on the rooftops out there this morning as well. Temperatures generally right around 30 degrees. It's 28 degrees at the Bowling Green Regional Airport this hour with a calm wind. And as far as the temperature spread goes, we generally have those numbers again generally into the 20s to right around 30. 31 degrees there into Munfordville, 31 as well into Scottsville, 33 in Russellville. Winds generally light and calm. We have those winds that are flowing in from the east and northeast this morning, and generally again light and calm winds. Clouds and radar showing an area of high pressure that is in control, and that's going to continue to serve up sunshine our way, and it's going to keep our weather pretty quiet and dry for us, at least until about the weekend. I think the weekend we could be watching for just a few rain chances our way. As we go throughout the day today, temperatures into the middle and upper 50s this afternoon. We go through the overnight time frame and temperatures drop down into the 30s and even potentially 20s out there early into your Friday. So very similar to what we've been seeing over the last couple of days. Nice warm afternoon, chilly mornings, and we'll repeat that again on Friday. You're going to notice something different on Friday though. At least by Friday night, clouds will start to increase late Friday into Saturday, and this will be ahead of a system that will be pulling towards our south and east. That could bring us some showers our way for the weekend. So there's an area of high pressure that's in control. As we walk you through the weekend, though, notice this wave of low pressure. This is going to track mainly across the southeast, and it's going to be bringing lots of heavy rain along the Atlantic seaboard, but we'll be watching for some outer bands of some showers that will work its way into town as we go later through this weekend, especially on Sunday. And with the latest from the Weather Prediction Center, it's highlighting areas really towards our south and east with the best chances for those heavier rainfall totals. Places west, or at least further west you go, you're going to be running into less amounts. I think eastern Kentucky, you have a better shot at seeing some showers as you go throughout the weekend. Here's the 7-day forecast, and temperatures right around 60 degrees Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Again, clouds increasing on Saturday. Threw in a slight chance for a few showers on Saturday. I think late Saturday into Sunday is our best chance for tracking some showers that will work its way through. And then temperatures will be cooler or chillier into Monday with highs into the 40s. We'll keep those highs in the 40s on Tuesday as well, but it'll be mainly sunny for both of those days. Overnight lows into the 20s and 30s. That's your 7-day forecast. News 40 Sunrise continues after this commercial break.
I'm attorney Deborah Brose. I am committed to my clients across South Central Kentucky. But don't just take it from me. If you've been injured in a car wreck, I can help. Call our office today for a free consultation.
At Hard Copies, we're the music lovers music store. With our sizable new music selection, our slice of local flavor, and wall-to-wall swag. We're your prime local spot for all things in rock. Hard Copies, located inside Greenwood Mall.
On December the 16th, on National Wreaths Across America Day, join us at Bowling Green Garden Cemetery on Lovers Lane as we remember our veterans. At 9 a.m., you can help us place a wreath on the headstone of one of our fallen heroes. At 11 a.m., we will have a ceremony to pay tribute to those who have served our country, and we will honor America's active duty military and their families. Join us as we honor our American heroes this holiday season on December the 16th.
Only at Vanguard, you're more than just an investor, you're an owner. That means your priorities are ours, too. Our retirement tools and advice can help you leave a legacy for the ones you love. That's the value of ownership.
The Tops are going bowling, and News 40 is bringing you the action. Follow us on social media for all-day coverage leading to the game, and watch News 40 Sports at 5, 6, and 10 for highlights from Charlotte. WKU Bowl coverage powered by Jago Homes.
The competition is on. This is nerve-wracking. Do you have what it takes for Jeopardy?
Weeknights at 6 on NBC 40.
There ain't something an elf might get teased about.
A bald head, Steve.
Did you just want to say that? Something happens to Santa when he ends up on Miss Claus' naughty list.
A spanking?
And you see how she...
A spanking?
Weeknights at 5 and 6:30 on CBS 40.
The Federal Reserve left its benchmark interest rates alone for the third time since July after wrapping its last policy meeting of the year yesterday. The central bank also indicated it could cut rates 3 times next year based on a chart that documents its projections. A major recall is affecting nearly all of the Teslas sold in the U.S. since October 2012. That's roughly 2 million vehicles. The company is sending out a software update with safeguards that are meant to ensure that drivers are alert when using autopilot. It comes after a 2-year investigation by federal regulators into a series of crashes, some of them deadly, that happened while partially automated driving systems were in use. And pre-orders for a new limited edition Doritos flavored liquor have already sold out online after launching just yesterday. The collaboration between spirit company Empirical and snack giant Frito-Lay brings the iconic taste and smell of Doritos nacho cheese to liquid form. Fans over 21 years old can sign up to be notified when bottles are available again for purchase online. The nacho cheese-inspired spirit will also be sold in select California and New York markets starting next month. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
Amazon is tipping your delivery driver again this holiday season. It's a program that launched last year, and with each thank you you send, Amazon will send $5 to the driver for the first 2 million thank yous with no charge to the customer. Here's how you do it. You can tell Alexa to thank your driver on any Alexa device, or search for Thank My Driver on Amazon's website or mobile shopping app. The driver who did your most recent delivery will be notified of your appreciation and get $5 at no cost to you. And the Federal Reserve wrapped up its 2-day meeting on interest rates. Since 2022, the board raised interest rates 11 times to ease inflation, but hasn't increased rates since July. Bradley Blackburn tells us what the Fed decided to do this time.
With consumer prices cooling, the Federal Reserve is leaving interest rates alone.
We're seeing a labor market that is coming back into balance by so many measures, and we're seeing inflation making real progress. These are the things we've been wanting to see. We can't know. We still have a ways to go. No one is declaring victory. That would be premature.
Over the past 2 years, Fed Chairman Jerome Powell and the board gradually pushed its key rate to a 22-year high to fight inflation. A report out Tuesday shows inflation has dropped from 2022's peak of 9.1% to just 3.1%.
This is the third time in a row the central bank decided against another hike. The question now, when will the Fed start cutting rates?
Economic projections from the board point to the possibility of 3 small rate cuts in 2024, but Powell wouldn't offer a timeline.
These projections are not a committee decision or plan. If the economy does not evolve as projected, the path of policy will adjust.
It's hard to predict that right now.
CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger says the Fed wants inflation at just 2%. For that to happen, the economy needs to weaken, but businesses are still hiring and consumers continue to spend.
Despite the fact that everyone really thought we were going to be heading into a recession in 2023, the U.S. economy has defied expectations. And until we see the labor market slow down and the economy slow more dramatically, the Fed is not going to be in any rush to cut interest rates.
The Federal Reserve makes its next decision on rates in late January. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
That was a look at your consumer news. Now let's send it over to meteorologist Darius Mack for another check of our forecast. Darius.
Thanks, Ashley. Today's forecast features Axel, and Axel says it's a beautiful day. Temperatures this afternoon will make a run into the 50s, and we're tracking abundantly sunny skies. To start off this morning, though, it is chilly out there with temperatures right around the freezing mark out there. As far as the view goes, we're taking a look courtesy of the AAA Systems live camera looking towards Reservoir Hill Park. And this morning, the beautiful sunrise that we're catching here live on News 40 Sunrise. A pretty cool sight there. As far as temperatures go, into the 20s and 30s, 31 in Scottsville, 27 there into Glasgow. So we also have some 20s out there. Radar dry and quiet. That's all associated with an area of high pressure that is in control. That's going to work to serve up sunny skies our way today, and it's going to keep our weather pretty nice, quiet, and calm for us. Winds also light and on the calm side. Don't go anywhere. News 40 Sunrise continues after this brief commercial break.
Summer skies, they warm up everything. Then fall comes around, and you know it's getting near. Christmas is my favorite time.
Experience so much Christmas the way Santa does.
My name is Josh Sanabria, and I'm the owner at Isla Veterinary Boutique Hospital. I was 5-6 years of age, and I knew I was going to be a vet. Once Alexandra called me to let me know that Bank of America had approved my loan, it was important to me.
We not only just provide the financing piece, we do everything that we can to surround them with the right people.
All you need is a perfect, amazing team that will guide you through the right steps to be successful, and that's what Bank of America was for me.
This holiday season, get your home ready with Mackenzie's. Shop from their vast collection of stunning holiday home decor and gifts, and find the perfect live Christmas tree and greenery at their on-location garden center. Mackenzie's, 935 Lovers Lane in Bowling Green.
On December the 16th, on National Wreaths Across America Day, join us at Bowling Green Garden Cemetery on Lovers Lane as we remember our veterans. At 9 a.m., you can help us place a wreath on the headstones of one of our fallen heroes. At 11 a.m., we will have a ceremony to pay tribute to those who have served our country, and we will honor America's active duty military and their families. Join us as we honor our American heroes this holiday season on December the 16th.
At first, I used Better Than Bouillon for broth, and then stir fries, sauces, even marinades. And now there's the culinary collection. Italian herb for pasta, smoky chipotle for fajitas. It's like the deliciousness never ends. Make everything better with Better Than Bouillon.
Welcome back. You're watching News 40 Sunrise. A quick update as we're tracking chilly temperatures out there. So a chilly, frosty start to the morning once again with temperatures into the 20s and 30s. But I am going to be tracking some warmer temperatures this afternoon and plus a chance for some weekend rain. That all just ahead. The time is about 6:27. Now it's time to take another look at top stories.
Welcome back, and thank you for joining us here on News 40 Sunrise. I'm Ashley Wilson. Let's continue with our top stories. Edmonson County schools will be closed for the rest of the week due to a growing number of absences, with staff included. The district has seen many cases of flu A and B, stomach viruses, and even a few COVID-19 cases. Superintendent Brian Alexander says it's in the best interest of the district to close for the remainder of the week to help both students and faculty to recover.
I think it's something that school districts look to a little bit sooner than we did before COVID. You know, it's my job to take care of Edmonson County and the kids and the staff of Edmonson County. And you know, it's not something that we want to do. We regret that we have to do it, but we do it when we have to because, you know, the health and the safety of our kids and our staff is our first concern. And it's just something that we couldn't avoid here.
The district will reopen Monday, December 18th through the 19th, just ahead of their holiday break. Now to Logan County, where an Auburn man is facing several charges after police say he was driving under the influence of alcohol when he ran into the back of a horse-drawn carriage during a Christmas event. Auburn police say that around 6:20 p.m., an officer witnessed Ryan Joyner speeding down College Street during an Auburn Elementary Christmas event when he ran into the back of a horse carriage. Police say Joyner drove off recklessly after the collision before eventually stopping for authorities. Officers say that they could smell alcohol when they approached Joyner and saw several open containers in plain sight. After a search of the vehicle, police found a bag containing 30 hydrocodone pills. Authorities say that 9 children and 3 adults were on the carriage during the collision and were treated for minor injuries. Joyner was taken to the Logan County Detention Center where he faces 7 charges, including operating a vehicle under the influence and possession of a controlled substance. In more local news, Mammoth Cave is welcoming you to the park after dark for their last celestial event of the year. The Geminids meteor shower will showcase almost 50 meteors an hour, and the best place to view it is from a dark area. Mammoth Cave is an international dark sky park, perfect for viewing the meteor shower. WKU Astronomy Club will also be bringing telescopes for viewing distant planets and nebula during the shower.
This is the last of our night sky events for 2023. We've had comet viewings, we've had other sort of meteor shower viewings, we've had events where we look at the different moon, and even daytime events where we looked at eclipses or partial eclipses of the sun.
Mammoth Cave Visitor Center will be open 5:30 to 8:45 tonight for the meteor shower. That was a final look at top stories. Now it's time to take a look at your pet of the day.
It's now time for your pet of the day, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. I'm here with Rick, who is 3 years old. He's a 3-year-old stray and loves other dogs. He's very adventurous and excited, and he absolutely loves people and treats. So if you're interested in adopting Rick, come down to the Bowling Green Warren County Humane Society and adopt Rick today.
Oh, Rick's got tricks. Look at him bouncing around and loving those treats.
He's very treat driven.
So curious too.
Full of energy
as well. Oh my gosh, he's so bubbly. How can you not want a dog named Rick?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he has a nice personality.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, just look at him. So help Rick find a new forever home to go to by adopting Rick today from the Bowling Green Warren County Humane Society. Coming up after the break, I'm going to help you plan out your day the News 40 way. Don't go anywhere.
Name something an elf might get teased about.
A bald head, Steve.
Weeknights at 5 and 6:30 on CBS 40.
When you come in and open an account with us, you can choose to have a shelter pet card. Whenever you use that card and swipe it as a credit transaction, it triggers a donation back to the animal shelters.
They're able to help the shelter in such an easy way. It's a way to help remotely, and you know that your money is going to be used well.
It really means a lot to be a local bank now. We just try to get back in any way we can.
Greenwood Ford Lincoln Mobile Service works where you work and can meet you when you need it. Our mobile service van is fully loaded with all the latest tools and diagnostic equipment. We provide a range of services, including oil and filter change, battery health checks, brake services, and tire rotation. Schedule your Greenwood Ford Lincoln mobile service online or by contacting Greenwood Ford Lincoln. With Greenwood Ford Lincoln Mobile Service, it's easy to keep your vehicle in tip-top shape.
The nursing home was supposed to keep your loved ones safe, no exceptions. Even in extreme circumstances, the basic standards must be met, no excuses. Bed sores, broken bones, malnutrition, and dehydration are just some of the warning signs of a nursing home that's not doing what they're supposed to do. If you suspect your loved one is the victim of nursing home neglect, get Hughes & Coleman and get it done. Call 800-800-4600. The safety of your loved one is all that matters.
The Tops are going bowling, and News 40 is bringing you the action. Follow us on social media for all-day coverage leading to the game, and watch News 40 Sports at 5, 6, and 10 for highlights from Charlotte. WKU Bowl coverage powered by Jago Homes. WNKY News 40 is always on at WNKY.com.
Weather on the 4th to get you out the door. Brought to you by Deborah Bros, attorneys at law. AAA Systems live camera in downtown Bowling Green. We're looking at the park, and you're seeing the beautiful sunrise this morning. Just the beautiful colors out there, as well as the frosty start to the morning as well. So it's another chilly, frosty start to the day. This is just normal for this time of year. Temperatures into the 20s and 30s out there. 31 degrees in Scottsville, 33 in Franklin, 28 currently here in Bowling Green. And as far as radar is concerned, dry and quiet. This is all associated with an area of high pressure that is in control. That's going to work to serve up some abundant sunshine our way. And those winds are flowing in from the north and east, generally light and calm across the area. As we plan out your day, the News 40 way over the next 12 hours, temperatures into the 50s this afternoon with a blast of sunshine. I'll have your full forecast coming up a little bit later, but in the meantime, I'll send it over to Ashley.
Thank you, Darius. This is the time of year when we all gather with friends and family, maybe even have a glass of wine or beer. News 40's Michael Ridgway spoke to 2 local officers who just won governor's awards for their high amount of DUI arrests and had a few things to say about the concern of driving under the influence.
I've gotten them at 7 a.m. in the morning and late hours of the night. Drunk drivers and people high on narcotics are driving on Kentucky roads all hours of the day.
As we continue through the holiday season, there will be an increase of drinking. Unfortunately, some people will get behind the wheel after a few and feel as if getting home is doable.
Most of the time they tell me that they just thought they were okay to be driving. Most of them, they'll admit, that, hey, now that I know that I shouldn't have been driving now.
Denial is a common theme among those driving under the influence. Officer Ward said in a 2-vehicle collision he previously worked, the man at fault wasn't very receptive to the situation.
He said that he was fine to drive home. Whenever we were sitting there talking, whenever we were going through the standardized field sobriety test, he was like, no, man, I'm good. He was butchering them.
Just as much as you should worry about your performance, you need to consider the other motorist as well.
You may get behind a wheel and be under the influence and be able to drive home fine. To add those substances into your system, they delay your reaction time significantly. And so even if you're like, oh yeah, I can drive home after drinking a couple beers, can you drive home drinking a couple beers whenever somebody swerves to almost hit you? Or whenever you have to swerve out of the way to miss something in the roadway, you might overcorrect. It's like I said, it's not worth it.
Unfortunately, loss of life is common in DUI incidents, with the offender leaving perhaps unscathed. They say it's a magic word, but the power is limited.
Sorry doesn't always fix everything, And, I've worked a few collisions where they have taken somebody's life and, they are apologetic. But, at the end of the day, sorry isn't going to bring this person's loved one back. And at the end of the day, driving while you're drunk or high, it can be prevented,
In South Central Kentucky, because local matters, Michael Ridgway, WNKY News 40.
When we come back, Darius and Mike will have another full check of your forecast. Don't go anywhere.
WNKY News 40 loves celebrating our viewers. That's why we bring you Soki's Birthday Club. Joining the club is free and simple. Visit WNKY.com/birthday, fill out the form, and click submit. That's it. Your name will appear on News 40 Sunrise and News 40 at noon on your birthday, and you'll be entered to win a special birthday surprise. WNKY News 40 loves celebrating you because local matters. Soki's Birthday Club is brought to you by these great sponsors.
Summer skies, they warm up everything. Then fall comes around, and you know it's getting near. Christmas is my favorite time. Experience so much Christmas the way Santa does.
BG Home Furnishings is the best place to shop and work. We stay motivated with daily massages.
It is just like the North Pole around here. Santa and his elves are delivering daily. We can make a calendar out of our delivery team. Meet Mr. November, always smiling and ready to deliver your sofa. For over 40 years, we are proud to be a locally owned and operated business. We are so thankful for the continued support of our community.
Holidays for the Homeless has arrived at Leachman Buick GMC. Help impact lives within your local community by donating essential items needed this winter season. Items needed most are hats, coats, gloves, blankets, and sleeping bags. Leachman will be serving as the drop-off location now through January 1st. Let's share the love with those who need it most this holiday season. Brought to you by Leachman Buick GMC.
Hey, Western Kentucky, we've got a look at the last Titans game, a preview of the next Titans game on the Mike Vrabel Show presented by SeatGeek.
Come hang out with us.
Watch the Coach Mike Vrabel Show Sunday mornings on WNKY CBS 40.
Anyone can be Santa with Toys for Tots. Make an impact this holiday season by donating a new unwrapped gift at WNKY News 40 on Chestnut. Together, South Central Kentucky and Toys for Tots can make every child's Christmas brighter this year.
Welcome back. I'm News 40 meteorologist Darius Mack on this Thursday morning, tracking another pleasant weather day ahead. We start off with some mid to high level clouds out there, but noticing more in the way of sunshine that will arrive today. That's all going to be associated with an area of high pressure that is in control. It's keeping our weather pretty quiet and dry for us. Live camera, courtesy of AAA Systems. This is located at Reservoir Hill, and we're looking towards the park, seeing the beautiful sunrise this morning. Beautiful view. It's a frosty start out there. Temperatures into the 20s and 30s. Currently at the Bowling Green Regional Airport, it's 28 degrees with a calm wind this hour, and temperatures across the region generally into the 20s out there, and even some low 30s. 32 there in Edmonton, 31 there into Scottsville this morning. Here are the winds, and the winds are flowing in from the east to northeast, generally light and calm winds. A little bit of a modest breeze in some locations, but otherwise it's just generally a calm, quiet start to the day. And that's all associated with this H that is parked across the area, and it's going to serve up sunny skies our way. Hey, tonight and last night, actually, you were able to see it, and you're able to see it tonight, the Gemini meteor shower, and the best time to view that is around 9 o'clock or later. You want to be away from city lights. That's the best areas to view it, and tonight it looks like we are going to have clear skies, temperatures, of course, on the chilly side. Futurecast help you plan out the rest of your day. As we go throughout this afternoon, temperatures warming up into the upper 50s to right around 60 degrees. As we go throughout the overnight hours, temperatures dropping down into the 30s and 20s once again. So it's just been kind of rinse and repeat with the days here this week, where we've just had chilly mornings, seasonably chilly mornings, and then warm afternoons. And it'll be a little warmer this afternoon. As we work through your Friday, another nice warm day. I think there's a good chance that we could actually make it to 60 degrees for some thermometers tomorrow afternoon before clouds work their way in late into your Friday night time frame. Noticing clouds that will continue to increase into your Saturday. This will be ahead of some rain chances that will arrive this weekend as well. So we're talking about a low with a chance. We've been watching this wave of low pressure. Models have been kind of just disagreeing with the placement of this low. But what the general consensus is that a lot of the rain will be confined along the Atlantic seaboard. But we can't rule out chances for some showers for our area. As far as those rain chances go, best chances for Kentucky will be in eastern Kentucky for showers. And then the further west you go, you're going to be running into less of a chance, but less totals as well. So we're not expecting a total washout with any rain that moves in. Here's your 7-day forecast with your weekend in view. And it looks like the weekend, that's when we are going to be watching for clouds increasing. Again, nothing to worry about, not expecting anything wild in our world of weather for this week. Tracking those rain chances late Saturday into Sunday. And then as we work our way Monday, Tuesday, yeah, it's going to be chilly. Highs only in the 40s, and then we're back into the 50s into next week. Overnight lows tonight down into the 20s. Of course, we're going to be tracking more of those frosty, chilly mornings. We'll see overnight lows in the 40s Saturday night and early into Sunday, as well as for late Sunday. And then we're going to watch those lows drop back down to seasonal levels as we go into next week as well. Don't forget, you can scan to plan your day by scanning this QR code at the top right-hand corner of your screen. And you can always find your 7-day forecast available on WNKY.com. Be sure to follow News 40 weather online and on the air, even when the skies are fair. Now it's time to wish our friends happy birthday in today's Soki's Birthday Club.
The Haven at Massey Springs is a special place. Alzheimer's and dementia residents need a special kind of care. So at the Haven, we take care of your loved one just like family. Our memory care program stimulates minds in a therapeutic environment and caters a plan of care as unique as your loved one.
Here at Massey Springs, family takes care of family, and it shows. Schedule your tour with us today.
Brewster's holiday favorites are back in a cup, cone, or even a shake. Stop by for a scoop or two. And with gift card deals, you can treat everyone on your list. Brewster's, a scoop above the rest.
Home is more than a house. Wherever you are in your journey of homeownership, German American Bank is here to support you. Our team of dedicated mortgage loan professionals can help you with lending solutions featuring low or no down payment, assistance for closing costs and improvement projects, or even loans specifically for first-time home buyers. We're here to tell you, homeownership is achievable. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, dude, listen up, brother. We're the cartoons, and we've got something for you. Tell them, Julie.
You don't want to miss them this week on Marquee Backstage.
Ooh, yeah, brother, the beat goes on.
Hi, Paul. Meet Opie Taylor. He's dramatic. A dreamer.
I wish that I get a B in arithmetic.
But most of all,
I think you're the best sheriff in the whole world.
he's devoted to Dad. It's Andy and Opie on The Andy Griffith Show.
It's time to tighten up, South Central Kentucky.
WNKY is your official home for the Tennessee Titans.
Watch our games plus the Coach Mike Vrabel Show and Titans All Access.
Only on WNKY News 40 because local matters.
WNKY News 40 is always on at WNKY.com.
Welcome to sports. The postseason accolades continue to roll in for WKU volleyball just days after being drafted 5th overall in the PVFL. Paige Briggs landed on the All-American list. Briggs was officially added to the 3rd team after a dominant 2023 season. Briggs was also named the Conference USA Alyssa Kavanaugh Player of the Year as well. Congrats to Paige on such a decorated career. Well, the WKU football team is gearing up for their 5th straight bowl game. Under head coach Tyson Helton, the Tops are set to take on the Old Dominion Monarchs in the famous Toastery Bowl Monday at 1:30 p.m. The team heads to Charlotte as winners of their last 2 bowl games. They ended their regular season on a 2-game win streak, taking down Sam Houston and FIU. Before the matchup with the Monarchs, offensive coordinator Drew Hollingshead explained how the team has treated this game just like any other.
Try to treat it like a regular game. You know, obviously there's a lot of other stuff that goes along with it. You know, you're traveling, you're there for almost a week. You know, you got bowl activities, things like that that make it special for your program and for your kids. But, you know, at the end of the day, you're just preparing for another game, right? You know, I've said this all season. It's 1-0 mentality, and we're trying to win every single game we possibly can. And this is just another game.
Well, that's a look at sports. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Patrick. Our local Toys for Tots organization is gearing up for the final stretch before the Christmas holiday. News 40's Carlisle Coppins takes us inside the Toys for Tots North Pole location for an exclusive look at the magic happening right here in Bowling Green.
It's the season of giving, and many children don't always get gifts. But for thousands of children, that's all about to change, thanks to Toys for Tots, Marine Corps Reserve, and News 40 volunteers. Toys are flooding into our local North Pole.
A lot of the families that come here to receive their bag of toys tell us this is their children's only Christmas. So I believe it is a blessing and it's a gift. We could never be able to provide these toys for the families in need without our community support.
Granting Christmas wishes is not the easiest thing to do, but with the help of Toys for Tots and the Marine Corps, here at the North Pole, they're making Christmas magic.
Quite a bit of magic. There's a lot of toys coming through from local businesses, local donors. We have different areas where we sort the toys, store the toys. I wish I could do more. I'm always looking for more opportunities. You know, the more kids I help, the more I want to help. So it's very exciting to know we're making a direct impact. Gives me the magic of Christmas as an adult.
Sorting and bagging blessings to give to children in need is just the beginning. Nothing will compare to the joy the kids will have when they receive their gifts.
It is a lot of work, but it is so worth it. On Christmas morning, I can wake up and know that thousands of children's Christmas has been impacted because of volunteers and because of our generous community.
In Bowling Green, because local matters, Carlisle Coppins, WNKY News 40.
When we return, we'll take a look at a favorite local radio station and how they are celebrating 50 years of service to the community. Plus, meteorologist Darius Mack has another check of your forecast. Stay with us.
On December the 16th, on National Wreaths Across America Day, join us at Bowling Green Garden Cemetery on Lovers Lane as we remember our veterans. At 9 a.m., you can help us place a wreath on the headstone of one of our fallen heroes. At 11 a.m., we will have a ceremony to pay tribute to those who have served our country, and we will honor America's active duty military and their families. Join us as we honor our American heroes this holiday season on December the 16th.
The Kentucky Museum at WKU is your museum, a place where Kentuckians come to know Kentucky. With free admission, the Kentucky Museum strives to inspire, elevate, and transform. Discover contemporary art, explore folk traditions, and learn about Kentucky's vast history. Get to know the Kentucky Museum Wednesday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. For more information, visit wku.edu/Kentucky Museum. Special thanks to Abound Credit Union for its promotional support.
DraftKings, giving a bonus bet back if I lose so I don't have to sweat my bet? NBA Hall of Famer Patrick Ewing. Now, you know all about sweating. Break it down for us.
A no-sweat bet. It's kind of like an offensive rebound. You miss your first shot, you get another chance to score.
You're supposed to shower after the game, Patrick.
Everyone gets a second shot with a no-sweat bet from DraftKings Sportsbook. Life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
Grab some amazing lunch and make a local impact.
And join us every week for Food Truck Friday.
Come on down to the corner of 10th and Chestnut for delicious food on Fridays.
A portion of your lunch purchase will support a local charity. Plus, I'll match and guarantee a $500 donation.
Check out the full Food Truck Friday lineup at WNKY.com.
Food Truck Fridays are brought to you by Flora Templeton Stewart.
Tune in for my new game show, Person, Place, or Thing. Hopscotch. Someone came to play.
On WNKY, NBC 40.
Welcome back to News 40 Sunrise, and as always, thank you so much for joining us. The time is now 6:51 a.m. I'm Tommy Modesto. One of Bowling Green's favorite local radio stations is celebrating its 50-year anniversary this year. A visit to the station takes you back in time just as much as listening to its classic rock over the airwaves. A young Elvis played there in his 50s, and John Carpenter's band played here in the 70s. News 40's Talia Butler tells the story of D93 in this week's Throwback Thursday.
They've officially been rockin' for 50 years. 2023 is the 50th anniversary of Southern Kentucky's classic rock radio station WDNS. The mighty D93 is in beautiful downtown Bowling Green on College Street. This week's Throwback Thursday is a time capsule in itself. Walk into D93 station, and it feels like you've stepped back into 1973, where it all began. In March of 73, the station began broadcasting at 98.3 megahertz, branded D98. It was a beautiful music format. A few years later, it changed to adult contemporary. It wasn't until 1991 that it became the classic rock station we all know and love. It said adios to the 98 frequency and became D93 in 1995. Memorabilia from rock history is scattered all over the place. This mothership studio barely has room for a live DJ and guest. A wallpaper border with planets and outer space sets the mood for the mothership. Its walls are covered top to bottom with rock albums, posters, stickers, and autographs. Ancient cassette relics are stacked on shelves next to a list of over 100 rejected band names handwritten on a dry erase board. There's something cool about this place. Take a step inside and you feel like you're backstage before the band goes on. The voices you hear on D93 throughout the workday are real-time locals, somewhat of a lost art in the world of modern radio. These characters have a classic sound all their own. The Tony Rose Morning Show with Dr. Bob Arizona and Nerdman Captain Chris wake you up in the morning with the likes of Stuff What Happened on This Date and Weird Al Yankovic Selector Gizmo Thingy. Sheila Ash takes the wheel on the air as you head into the mid-morning before Brian Locke helps you eat lunch midday. Then Tommy Starr's afternoon rock show winds down the workday into the evening drive time. Grammy and CMA award winner Greg Martin of the Kentucky Headhunters hosts the weekly Lowdown Hoedown on Mondays, and Mellow Matt Pfefferkorn of Mellow Matt's Music and More local record store spends his Sunday nights hosting Dead Air. Here's to another 50 years of classic rock on D93, still rockin' on College Street. That's it for this week, brought to you by the Kentucky Museum. In Bowling Green, because local matters. To Leah Butler, WNKY News 40.
That was a look at this week's Throwback Thursday, and now again send it over to meteorologist Darius Mack for a check of your forecast. Darius?
Thanks, Tommy. As we start off this morning, it's a clear start out there. Taking a look at the sunrise here at downtown Bowling Green, courtesy of the AAA Systems live camera, the only live camera in downtown Bowling Green. And as far as temperatures go, it's chilly out there. Numbers into the 20s, 23 there in Woodbury, 28 degrees here in Bowling Green. Some areas in the 30s, like Scottsville. Winds flowing in from the east to northeast, generally a light and calm wind, a little modest in some locations. Radar dry and quiet. That's all associated with an area of high pressure that is in control. That's going to continue to work to serve up sunshine our way as we go throughout the day as well. And it's also going to be a pretty nice, pleasant afternoon that I'm tracking, as temperatures are expected to work their way into the 50s this afternoon. Your out the door forecast. We're starting off in the 30s this morning, and then temperatures will climb into the middle and upper 50s. And we're not tracking a drop of rain in the forecast. Could be tracking some rain though this week, and I'll show you that with your 7-day forecast as we're wrapping up the show. Don't go anywhere.
Bed sores, broken bones, malnutrition, and dehydration are just some of the warning signs of a nursing home that's not doing what they're supposed to do. If you suspect your loved one is the victim of nursing home neglect, call 800-800-4600.
Looking to shop for a cause or to donate to a local nonprofit store? Visit the Habitat Restore of Bowling Green, located at the corner of 8th and Center across from the Bowling Green Ballpark. Call or visit our website today to learn more.
On December the 16th, on National Wreaths Across America Day, join us at Bowling Green Garden Cemetery on Lovers Lane as we remember our veterans. At 9 a.m., you can help us place a wreath on the headstone of one of our fallen heroes. At 11 a.m., we will have a ceremony to pay tribute to those who have served our country, and we will honor America's active duty military and their families. Join us as we honor our American heroes this holiday season on December the 16th.
The Tops are going bowling, and News 40 is bringing you the action. Follow us on social media for all-day coverage leading to the game, and watch News 40 Sports at 5, 6, and 10 for highlights from Charlotte. WKU Bowl coverage powered by Jago Homes.
Anyone can be Santa with Toys for Tots. Make an impact this holiday season by donating a new unwrapped gift at WNKY News 40 on Chestnut. Together, South Central Kentucky and Toys for Tots can make every child's Christmas brighter this year.
WNKY News 40 is always on. Visit WNKY.com for your latest in local news, sports, and weather.
The nursing home made you an important promise. They promised to be a good home for your loved one and to provide professional care in a safe environment. Now the nursing home has broken that promise and you're left searching for answers. Get Hughes & Coleman and get it done.
Jewelry bargain pawn shop. Twice the jewelry, half the price.
Today's winner of WNKY's Shop Local contest is Stephanie Beasley. Congratulations, Stephanie. You have just won over $100 in gifts. And don't forget, you all have until December 21st to sign up. So be sure to do so at WNKY.com/contests.
And is that exactly 1 week away?
I believe
it is.
so.
It is.
So
we have
1 week away to sign up.
Yes.
And then it's 10 days from Christmas Eve.
I can't believe it.
Time is a flying.
I know. I'm still wrapping my head around that Doritos liquor.
Yeah.
So that's up there with the list of things I definitely won't be trying.
I don't understand it because it's like, do you drink it with something? Is it a mixer? Is it a standalone? What would you eat? Is it like I'm going to have this with a charcuterie board? I don't know. What pairs well with Dorito liqueur?
Nothing. I mean, nothing. Doritos and liquor don't even pair. I mean,
or I guess a bag of Doritos.
Flavored, yeah, or that. But a Doritos flavored liquor is just not a good pair.
Like I said, this is up there. This is up there. Last year we talked about burnt hair smelling cologne that Elon Musk was coming out. It's a Musk, all right, but it's bad. But like, I would assume that people that wear that cologne are also the same people that buy the Doritos flavored liquor.
Just a little off.
There's always that one person.
Different.
There's always that one person.
I guess. I mean, it's just such a weird combination
It's
to me.
going to be a hard pass for me. It's a no from me.
Now, is it better that it's like nacho cheese and not Cool Ranch, or would you rather Cool Ranch if you were to drink it?
An impossible question with an impossible answer, because yuck.
Gross.
Yes.
There are some people I know that love ranch, so like I feel like ranch would be me neither. But there are some people.
You don't like ranch?
I wouldn't drink ranch, but I do love ranch.
There are some people I know that would drink ranch, though. That's the thing.
Drinking ranch, eating butter straight. We are in Kentucky.
No.
I've never done any of that, but I'm
butter.
just saying, I know people that have done that.
No.
Butter's delicious. But
I mean, yes, it is.
Butter and cheese. We know you, Darius. Butter and cheese is your diet pretty much every day.
pretty much.
Now it sounds like we're making breakfast.
It does. We're going to have good weather, though, for breakfast.
Yeah, we'll have great weather for that. Of course, it's chilly out there, but this afternoon it'll be pretty nice. Temperatures right around 60 degrees. And as we go into the weekend, well, we got a few rain chances. It's not going to be a total washout, but we'll have some rain chances around on Sunday. It'll be chilly Monday and Tuesday of next week. Highs only into the 40s.
All right. Thank you, Darius. Thank you all for joining us this Thursday morning. We look forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow to kick off your weekend at 6 a.m. But stick around because your network news is coming up next.